Always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah, I remember last time we talked about Askari Wangu app. It was still in work, something that you're still working on. Yeah, so probably you can bring us to speed on how far you have come along with it and to what extent you have probably seen it work.
So thank you so much, Tabitha, for hosting me again on Game Changers.
Yeah.
This is the app that we give first priority because it's the app that has made has put us on the limelight. It's an emergency communication app.
Yeah.
It has taken us some quite time to develop and resources.
For how long has that been?
Almost 8 months.
8 months.
Yeah. To make it what we want it to be. But again, in development, you don't end development. Development is a continuous thing.
Yeah.
So each and every time we wake up with new ideas, we update the app so that our clients are happy and it's user friendly to our clients that are using it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Askari Wangu sounds it's distinctive in security.
Yeah.
So probably you can tell us more about it.
So Askari Wangu, as the name suggests,
yes.
The reason why we came up with Askari Wangu, most people in Kenya, when they hear Askari Wangu, Askari, they think these Askaris are not good people or whatever.
Yeah.
But we wanted to change that rhythm, that Askari is not somebody who's bad, but Askari is like human being like us.
Yeah.
But Askari is those people who can help us when we are in security, when we are in security emergency.
Yeah.
So the reason why we came up with this app is to help us whatever we are in emergency. When you, as you can look on these modules, modules are what are the black writings on our wall. The first one, we have master, we have ambulance, we have police,
and security.
So fast, and the last one is fire.
Yeah, okay, let us take it back. Yeah, so you first go to your Play Store or App Store, right?
Yeah.
You download Askari Wangu app.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, and then after you download, this is what you are going to see.
Yeah, this is what you'll see on the client's dashboard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, once you download and on the Play Store and you log in, on the login, it will ask you the first 3, because we always say the security starts with you at home.
Yes.
So if anything happens to you, the first people who should know are the people who are on your who are on your or who knows you, like your parents, your
people
brothers,
that will first reach out to you in case you have an emergency.
Yeah. So it gives you, once you are logging in, it gives you a platform where you can add the friends or relative emergency numbers, and they're up to 5 or 3.
Yeah.
So that's why we have something called master. So on master, you only click it when you are in emergency, that you don't need someone to know. You don't need police to know, you don't need ambulance to know.
Yeah.
It's only the family members. Perhaps maybe you don't have fare, but you have walked in town, you don't want anybody, you don't know, you don't have anyone to you don't have credit to call. When you click panic button, it will send. For only people that you have inserted their number on the app. Or let's say you are fighting with your friend and maybe you got a small injury that you need someone to help you. You don't need ambulance, you don't need security. So master is just for the security that it's not that severe, but only people that you want to know about it are the family members. Yeah. So that's why on registration, you're being given opportunity to put the family members SOS. And when you click master, it will go with the live GPRS location where you are. So it will go that you are in emergency, you need help so that they can come. So when they're coming, they won't call you because you are in emergency. Yeah. It is going to send live GPRS location. And this live GPRS location, and this live GPRS location, when they're coming, the app will be communicating to them where you are. So they don't need to call you because they know that you're in emergency.
So there's this panic button that is indicated. There's master and the 5 contacts that you need to call. When you click the panic button, it sends out an automated message with your location. Yeah. And then that's when you are able to get help, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Yeah. So then the second one is ambulance.
Yeah.
So we thought, apart from the normal security that you might only need the members to know, there is other emergency that you might now need outside your family. Yeah. Let's say a woman want to go, our mothers or sisters want to go and give birth. Yeah. Maybe you are seriously sick, you live alone, no one can call for the ambulance, or you are so sick you need ambulance immediately. When you click ambulance, the red button will go to ambulance. Then it will search the nearest hospital. At this side, the nearest hospital, it searches the nearest ambulance. So once this has two functionality, it searches the nearest hospital and it searches the nearest ambulance. So the first pickup is going to be the ambulance, and now the driver of the ambulance, the app will direct him to the nearest hospital, because you are in dire need of hospital or the doctor's treatment.
Yes,
so
it's an emergency.
It's an emergency.
Yeah.
So once you click here, the panic button, it's going automatically is going to search the nearest ambulance. The message will go first to the nearest ambulance. Then the same message is going to go to the nearest hospital. So once you click that button, the message that it will go with the customized message that you are in need, you are seriously sick, you are in need of ambulance, and with the location where you are. So when they're coming, they won't call you. They will be directed by the Google Maps.
Is it like the Uber apps, the taxi hailing apps, just exactly how it works? Like when you click, there's no delay.
Yeah, 200%.
And what are some of the hospitals that you work with? So
we have Guru Nanak, we have St. John Ambulance, we have many kind of number of hospitals that we have partnered with. We have Marura, we have Huruma Nursing Home, we have Waineema. So we have many also that have accepted our young youth Kenyan technology.
Yeah, and those are some of the common hospitals that we have.
100%.
Yeah. Okay, and then
the third one, we have the police.
Yes. Before we come to the police, how about the costs here? Like, how do you charge the customer, that is the client that is calling the ambulance, and how do the charges apply here?
This is something, when we started this app, we started charging 100 or 200, between 100 and 200 monthly, every month, whether you are in emergency or not. So in that, in case anything happen, that money will be able, it's like an insurance. An insurance covers for unseen, something that you don't see, but you prospect either way it might happen. So that 200, once you pay it every month, anytime you click ambulance, anytime you will be in emergency and you click ambulance, remember it will come for you and you will not pay anything out of that 200 that you're paying every month.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, beautiful. So is it only in Nairobi, or it's, within other counties?
Currently we are doing Nairobi and Migori. So we always start.
Why Migori? Because you come from there?
Because I come from there. It's always home is the best. East to West, home is the best. Each and every innovation I come up with, I always want, because Nairobi where I stay and home where I come from. So I want where the people I stay close with to enjoy the technology that we are coming up with in Tiro as a company, and back home, those people who saw me grow. To enjoy the fruit of their son. Yeah. So
currently Nairobi and Migori.
Currently in Nairobi and Migori, but we are expanding. We are because again, if you expand, you need more server, you need more improved system. So we're still working on this app and to improve it to capture every country, because each and every, we are capturing each and every place, we are capturing each and every hospital in each and every county. So it's we are going to roll in each and every country, but it's going to take us time, because we have to have a pinpoint of each and every ambulance providers and each and every pin of each and every hospital in each and every county or each and every town.
Because I understand for the master it's easier than someone else. Anyone can do that.
Anyone can do that.
But for the ambulance it's a bit tricky.
Yeah, sure, it's a bit tricky, because you need to go to the hospital. You have to convince them that this thing works.
It's a legit app.
It's a legit app. And you have to convince them that when these people come here, the company will be able to pay them the fuel you get.
So how has been the reception?
The reception has been good. It's good now. The organization, those hospital and ambulance companies are trying to trust in young techies in Kenya, and we appreciate that. That's why they are in board, and they are the people who have made of all this. They are the people who have made this app to be successful.
Okay, great. Now let's look at it on the monetary value aspect. The clients are paying 100 bob, 200 shillings per month. Per month. How about the hospitals that are working with you? Are you charging them anything?
Our hospital, we're not charging.
You're not charging.
We're not charging them. Instead, you're the one paying them. For example, see we are charging you 200 every month.
Yeah.
Then you are in emergency. You click the button. That ambulance will come and pick you to the hospital. That remember that ambulance have used money.
Yeah.
I've used fuel to come and pick you. We have drivers and we have those people who are doing the first aid. So what they're doing to us, we don't pay. They have given us a discount. If you were to pay 100% when they come and take you when you call, there you find here you will pay, let's say 60 or 50%. So that's why they have given us that discount, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, so it's good for the client, for the customer, and it's also good for you in terms of business.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Okay, to the next one.
The next one is the police. Most people say that Kenyan police don't react for emergency fast, but those people who have this app can testify. We have captured many the pin of the pin and post of each and every police station. So let's say you are here. Yeah. It will locate the nearest police station. Like now, it will locate the Parliament police station because it's the nearest police station. Nearest, If you go past Bazaar, it will locate the central police station. So each and every place where you are, if you click, here, let's say you're in your house. Those robbers are now beating your door. They're telling they're banging your door. They're telling you open. Before you open, because you cannot find them. Before you open, you just go to your app, click the panic button at the police. It will go that Ken needs an police. Ken needs a police attention and his agent, and the robbers are on his door. So
how different is it from the 999?
Is it 999? You have to call. You wait, it rings.
This one there is no call.
This one there's no call. Just a click of it, it sends a message, and it pops up to the police station. So those police station at the police station, they will be coming. You have not explained anything. You see, 999, you have to explain to them where you are, what's happening, where you are. But this one, the system will automatically tell them where you are. So even if they're coming, they won't call you. The system, through live GPS location, will be locating you. And thieves will be there, and they don't know that there is a rescue team that are coming to rescue you.
How about those people who live in those ghetto places where even the GPS is not clear on where this place is? How do you go about that one?
In GPS is fine. The reason why we find in Kenya now we have advantage that each and every time now if you click. It's, let's say if it doesn't pick the place, it will pick the latitude and longitude. So it will pick the numbers. If your place where you are is not attached to the map, which is very hard. So either way, if it doesn't pick the place, like you see here, we have Parliament Station. It will pick latitude and longitude, and latitude and longitude is more or less the same as the place. So either way, they still reach you, through the link.
Wow. And I hope our police are prompt on this. I wish you could have a testimonial. Yes.
We have no testimony.
Because the last I used in 999, no one came. Yeah. So on this, try this app. But we don't pray that you'll be in emergency. But anytime you are, try our app. We can try and see. Okay. Yeah, so under Askari Wangu app, we have the services of master, ambulance, police, and I can see security.
You have security of fire. This security we have not published it. It's something that we are thinking of. Why should we have it? And if you're not, so we want to. If you have police, why should we have the private security? So we are working on it. Then the last one is fire. You find you're somewhere, then you never know. You find that in Kenya, you are in Kariobangi, you are in Kibera, you are in Lavington. Then fire just break, and maybe you don't have the phone number for the fire people. What you'll do, you'll just come and click the fire button. That fire button will automatically send the message to the the nearest fire station or the fire station.
But I only know of one fire station in Nairobi.
Which is the one that we know.
Yes,
but now here,
that's the only fire station I know. The rest is just public coming with their water.
So now, now the advantage of us, we are partnering with the private fire stations. So if the message will go to all the partners. So we are looking into bringing more partners. We are looking into talking with G4S. We are looking into talking with KK. So if when you click a message, it will go to the G4S, it will go to the KK, and it will go to the Nairobi County firefighting offices. So when you click, all these three, they get the notification immediately. Out 2 or 1 of them will have to respond.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
sure.
So what can you say are some of the challenges that you've faced coming up with this app, and especially on the reception? How was it rolling out for you for the first time?
The first time, the challenges is convincing the service providers, because we created a platform.
Yeah.
We don't have the police, we don't have the ambulance, we don't have the security, we don't have the firefighting machines.
Yeah.
So we created a platform. And platform needs service providers. So number one, it was very hard for these people because again, I tell you, this app is what has made us to be what we are in Tiro Tech. We were new. These people asking you, yes, you are from a tech company. Yeah. Which kind of job have you had? What are the apps that you have done? And remember, this is the only app that you have done. So that trust, building trust and convincing and making those the service provider to win your trust was very hard. But at the end of the day, we thank God it came to work. Then number two is find the resources. This thing needs resources. You need people to go in each and every county. I mean to work in each and every these services providing providers. Then again. Number two is working day and night, long working hours to ensure that the app works well, debugging. So these are there are challenges, but they have taught us. We have learned from them. So we don't always. I don't always believe that a challenge is something that brings you down. A challenge is something that you learn out of it. Then it makes you better for the next project.
What challenge did you undergo for you to think of Askari Wangu?
There's a challenge. There is a reason why I came up with that Askari Wangu. Where I stay, I was going to work. By that time, I was still employed. It was 6 a.m. So when we were on that cabas, it's a 51-seater. The robbers came into our car, into the bus. So they said kila mtu chini. So everyone was down. Our laptops, our phone were taken away from us, and they were there for 30 minutes. And remember, there is just a police station is just a few meters away, and there was nobody who responded. So by that time, we see that trauma. We couldn't get time to go to work. I just went home and I said, what I've passed through today, I don't want somebody to pass through it. What is it that we can come up with to ensure that this kind of thing don't work again? So that I went and took a paper and started drawing some of emergency, come up with the content so that we can look, I can look for developer to come up with just something as an SOS or a panicking button to ensure that this thing works. So from there, that made me think of this, so that I didn't want somebody again to pass through what I went through.
Okay, what happens if someone does not touch the panic button, does not rather indicate what they are going through, like the master emergency? They do not indicate the kind of help that they need, and they just press the panic button. How do you respond to that?
So what we are doing now, on the power button, we want to click. We are creating a click onto the power. We are creating a click onto the power button. On this click, when you click onto the power button, it will do 2 emergencies. It will do. And the main emergency, it will be police station and the ambulance. So you don't need to go to the app. Because maybe people arrest you, arrest you. I mean, they've just come all of a sudden ambushed you. If without your knowledge, you didn't know, and you going to the app and clicking the panicking button for the security is becoming tiresome.
It's not even thought of at the moment.
You can't even think of it. Your phone is on the pocket. You don't want even to move your phone. So because each and everyone know where the power button is. Just where it is, you just click on it. It will send to the nearest police station, and it will send to the emergency. So we are coming up whereby one message can be sent to both of them. So even if once you get a message, you will now the provider can talk. If it is an emergency one, the ambulance will come. Hospital emergency, the ambulance
So
will
you
come.
just press on the power button
Power
of the
button
phone.
of the phone, and it will send a message to both master, ambulance, and police.
So it's automated that way.
That's what we are working on. Yeah.
So something
but
in
for now you have to go to the
yeah?
app. Yeah.
For now you have to go to the, wow, I would love to see that, because usually when there's that panic, something has happened,
Yeah.
your mind gets confused.
Yeah,
You
sure.
don't know what you are doing.
You don't know what
or
to
what's
do.
happening.
Then there's a lot of process. You go to the app, you click button, clicking ambulance button, or you just click the power button. But if it's ambulance, it's home, you can still go just to the app and click the ambulance.
Okay, now there's the issue of someone going offline after they have pressed. Maybe they did not have enough data. So how do you respond to that? And also, what are some of the networks that you're working with?
So you find most both Safaricom and Airtel are so good. So you find even if you click and your phone goes off, or let's say you click and these people take your phone, but you already clicked. That's good as well as good, because the only thing we need is that click. Even now, let's say you click at it, then they take you from this place. You clicked when you are here, but they have taken you to Upper Hill. When they're coming, when they reach here, the system will still tell them, no, he was here, but they are now going to, they have moved to Upper Hill. Yeah, even if you are off, so long as you have clicked, we always take the MIs of the phone, the most unique number of the phone. So it's that's why this app is so good for the emergency and security for each and every one of us.
Wow, great. So what do you think it will take to convince people to use technology as far as second security is concerned?
It's good that Kenyans are trying to appreciate and that technology is something that is everybody is going technology-wise. Yeah. And now, when we were starting, we were getting it hard to convince clients that this can help. Yeah. But again, somebody thinks, oh, this is a technology. At a click of button, I can still trace, these people can still trace me without calling. And I just pay 200 per month. So through pricing and giving their surety and being loyal to them, and not just promising that we are doing, but automatically we do, you find it's very easy for us. For example, there was a fire the fire outbreak at Kariobangi, and by good luck there was somebody who had an app. Awesome. And it was just passing. Yeah. So he just clicked the fire, and the G4S guys went there. So you see, that one was we sell it through the testimony. You find now many people from that place were able to come in or to get into the app through what they saw. Yeah. So we appreciate, Kenyans are now appreciating the technology. Yeah. Okay, now away from the app and how you're getting money, helping people, that is quite commendable. Now let's talk about people who are making apps, app developers like you. How do they get to have their apps on Play Store or even App Store? What's the process, and also the payment procedure? So being that, as we have said, that Kenyans appreciate technology, most people who are in business now, they're taking their products online. Yeah. Each and every organization, they're taking their organization online. So you find when you come to us that you want a mobile application, the first thing is any tech company will sit with you down. Yeah. Tiro Tech will sit with you down. They hear your ideas. Yeah. Out of that idea, we'll come up with the structure. Out of the structure, we'll do the first and second development of the app. Then we give our client a prototype. A prototype is the final example of the final product. When he's okay with that, we continue to the final product. When the app is done, we take it through training. We take it through user experience, where we collect many people, like 20, or the client come with many people like 20. We test the app, and once the app is okay, we take it to a client opens a console account. Out of console account is like a warehouse, is a Play Store warehouse. For you to post an app on Play Store or an App Store, Google requires you to open an account with them, or a console account, which console account now acts as a warehouse. So once you open, it's always $25. Once you open that, you post your app there. It always take 2 or 3 days, or if it's much, a week.
$25, that is
2,500.
2,500
Yeah,
Kenyan shilling.
Kenyan shillings. So once you do that, the app, the app will be approved within 2 to 3 or 1 week, and your app will be in the Play Store.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And you're up and running.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so what are any other apps that probably you are coming up with that could feature next?
Currently, we're coming up with the best app that we have never, you have never seen. It's the best app. We call it AskMate.
What solution is it seeking?
AskMate is a one-in-all app. Let's say you want to go to Nairobi, you want to go to Kisumu, you want a place of sleep. You don't know anyone that you want to ask there. You can AskMate in our app. Accommodation. Then let's say you want to travel from Nairobi to Migori. You don't want to go and line when booking because of COVID thing. You go just to the app, you do the bus ticketing. So again, you need something to be delivered from this place to Upper Hill. You don't want to go and down there. You just click on the app, you request for our riders, and rider will come and take the parcel to where you need it to be. So the delivery inside it. Then cakes. We need cakes for appreciation. We need cakes for birthday. We need cake for apologies. We need cakes for anniversaries.
For leisure time.
So you find if you need a cake, you just go there. You just go there on our app. You order for cake. And what is going to be important? Each cake you order from our app, you get a liter of a drink. Then with the card of a birthday card or any other card that an anniversary card that you need. Then the car hire will be in. You have given you accommodation. Maybe you are in Mombasa, you don't know Mombasa. It will pop up. Yes, you have booked accommodation with us. Do you need a car hire? So that's a one-in-app app that
an all-in-one
app that we are coming up with, that we are going to we are going to showcase in our
roll out soon.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Kenneth Matiba. Always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
And good job that you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Okay, great. That has been Kenneth Matiba, CEO Tiro Tech Solutions, coming up with various solutions, providing coming up with various applications that are providing solutions to problems in our society. That's it for tech for today's Game Changers. My name is Tabitha Muthoni. Get talking to us on our SMS line 20146, and if you'd like to get in touch with them, it's at tirotech.co.ke. Got it right. And you can reach out to us at Tabitha Muthoni on Twitter, at Limited Tiro also on Twitter, and at Metropole TV KE across our social media platforms. Till next time, be a game changer.